going on? It is Sly King back for another edition of the Extended Happy Hour. Now, if you're just tuning in and watching these for the first time, you got to go back and check out some of the other videos. There's really some great videos of conversation that I've had a chance to share with you, and I want to hear from all of you, all right? So make sure that you hit me up on social media. Get at me on Twitter, Sly_King48. That's the line that you see that you know, on the keyboard, right? So Sly_King48. Hit me up. Let me know your thoughts about what we're talking about and then also what you want me to talk about. But tonight I want to talk about something that I really was disturbed by, and I see it a lot and more so now in social media, and I don't understand the logic, but many of you understand the story, what took place in Chicago at a hotel. Some teenagers were there. A young girl apparently was killed, I believe raped. All this happened, and so-called friends kind of set this girl up, and it was over some money and some other stuff. And so it really has me really wanting to talk with you about something that I kind of started last week, and that was about who's responsible. And I'm saying that tonight because so many of us at our age, adults, and we have maybe children or friends of children that we know of, family members, cousins, nieces, nephews, whatever. And this young girl was around some people that she apparently might have wanted to fit in with or considered to be friends. And so many of us, you remember growing up, you wanted to fit in, you wanted to be with the in crowd, all those kinds of things. But at the sacrifice of this situation, we've got to talk about really monitoring our association. And we really have to be very careful at talking to our young people about the people that they associate with. People that consider themselves to be friends but would set you up or do something that would really harm you. You've got to really have conversations about people that don't align with not only your beliefs but where you stand, and certain things that really don't just align with the character of who you really are. And sure, we all want to fit in. We all wanted to be in that in crowd around those people that we thought were cool and all that kind of stuff. But we're in a day and age now where we have to be very, very careful. And I'll be very transparent and very honest. You know, I'm concerned as my daughters get older at some point in their life, you know, I'm going to have some real serious conversations, because you see it day in and day out with social media, things that happen, and people have no regard to life. You know, life is not a movie. You know, when you watch a movie and they direct a movie and they're done with a scene, it's cut. Or they go back and redo the scene again. There's none of that in life. Once a life is taken, that's it. There's no going back and replaying that scene and fixing it or making it back to being something that didn't take place. None of that happens. And I think sometimes our young people really don't have the comprehension to understand life is but a split second. It's a moment. It's a gift that we can't just take for granted. And so for all of you that are watching this, share this with people you know. Let's really have some serious conversations about watching the people that you associate yourself with. I always remember growing up, my parents talking to me so much about watching who I associated myself with and who I spent my time with and how I really did the things I was doing as I got older to make sure that I was making smart decisions. There's so many people that don't have anybody guiding them. That's why last week's conversation in the Extended Happy Hour talking about who's responsible. You, me, and people that we know that have access to these young people are responsible to at least have the conversation, or at least attempt to. We all know they're not going to listen to everything that we say, right? But we can at least begin the conversation to talk to them about some of the things that we had told to us to help them see that. Let them know that someone cares, that someone is concerned about their well-being. And listen, you're not going to save everyone. And you're not going to prevent all the things that happen from happening, but you can have some conversations with them. What would have happened if that young girl's parents or somebody that was close to her really said, hey, listen, you know, this group is not really that great for you. You know, you might want to watch who you're hanging around. You might want to be very careful. Now, she may not have heeded to that instruction initially, but what if it had hit her that day and she decided not to even go? So let's think about that as we talk to our young people and people that we know and people that we may mentor. You know, let's make a difference. Let's help those people, because life, man, is so precious. And time again, we're sitting here reading comments on social media wondering, why would they do something like this? Why would this happen? What is the mindset of these individuals? It's wrong. It's not right. And it bothers me that we live in a society now where life is just something that we think is just like a microwave. You know, it's done in 30 seconds and that's a wrap. It's not like that. You have to value the time that you have, and every moment that you are given is literally a gift on this earth. And so I wanted to take a moment and share this with you. I want to hear your thoughts. Hit me up on social media. Let me know what you think. What are some thoughts that you have related to this subject, or something you want to talk about in the Extended Happy Hour? Hit me up, Sly_King48, on Twitter. I want to hear from you. Make sure you listen to the happy hour too, 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Fridays on Hot 1077. Go to our website, hot1077radio.com. Look, I'll be with you next week. All right? Peace.